Assalamualaikum grade 3. Hopefully you are all fine. Today we are going to discuss the exercise of chapter number 2, life cycle of a plant. So the first question is, choose the correct option. A pistil changes into a fruit. Plants begin their life cycle from a seed. A stamen makes dash pollens. The process by which a seed starts to grow is called germination. These are all the stages that we have discussed in our previous lectures. And the second question is, match the columns. So some of the statements are given in column A and some of them are given in column B. So match them, the best option that matches to each other from column A to column B. So I have not discussed it further because these are already filled on my book with a permanent pencil, so I can't erase them. So let's come to the next question. What is meant by life cycle of a plant? So this question we have covered in our first lecture. Let's come to the first page and find out its answer. So this is the answer of the first question. The life cycle shows how a plant grows, changes and makes new plants. So this is the answer of how a life cycle starts and what is meant by life cycle. So this is our first question. Let's come to the second question. So the fourth question is, list and describes all the stages of plant's life cycle. So the first is list. List means, I will show you how to what the word list means. So list means to write in this sequence in the form of a list. So what was the first stage of a life cycle of a plant? First stage is seed. Then it grows to seedling. Then a young plant develops. Then it will grow to a plant. Then the plant will develop fruits and the fruit will produce seeds. And here the reproduction of seed will start. So this is how you will list the stages of a life cycle of a plant. So at the next stage, the second is given. And describe. Describes mean you can say in Urdu that बयान करना जिसे हम कहते हैं. So describe all the stages. First of all, we list them in one by one, and then you will describe them one by one, as I will show you. So at first you will point out the heading seed, and then you will start writing. And seeds are very small in size. New plants life begin from a seed. So from this to this you will write this portion, and next you will start writing seedling. So seedling, when we grow a seed, the root is very first part that comes out of the seed. The shoot is followed by roots, it grows above the ground. So from this to this you will write the part of seedling, and then you will write a young plant. So a new plant develops many leaves to make its own food. So you will write this line in this heading, a young plant. So in the next you will give heading of a plant and write this whole, and then you will write the fruit and give its description. This is all the description of a fruit. ये describe किया है fruit पे क्या क्या होता है. Then you will write the reproduction of seed. So these are all stages of a life cycle of a plant, and you will describe it also. The next, let's question. So the fifth question is, what is germination? We have already covered it in our first also. The next, let's question. So the fifth question is, what is germination? We have already covered it in our first lecture. What do you mean by germination? I will also show you the answer on the book. So germination, the right conditions turn a seed into a small seedling. This is called germination. So this is the answer of germination. The next question is, write 3 ways in which seeds can be dispersed. We already have discussed in our last lecture how seeds can be dispersed. So the first method is seed dispersal through birds and animals. Next is seed dispersal through water, and the next is seed dispersal through wind. These are 3 methods of seed dispersal. Let's come to the next page. So this is for your activity. Look at the pictures of a young papaya tree and a fully grown tree. and observe them carefully and write down the similarities and differences between them. What is the similarity between them? They both have stem, they both have leaves and branches. So these are their similarities. Differences इनमें क्या है? So the young tree don't have fruit and seeds, but the fully grown tree have their seeds, fruits, and fully developed stem and fruit. So these are the changes that between a young tree and a fully grown tree. You will done this by your own. I have discussed their differences and similarities. Hope you understand today's lecture. And the next lecture we will start chapter number 3, plants as a source of energy. Hope you understand it. So take care and Allah Hafiz.